Hello? What's me, man? Okay. Yeah, the only news I got today is got some ideas I want to try out for the knee. Realized I can do leg extension first, which is a quad exercise, and what that'll do is that'll warm up the knee so that they're already warmed up before I do the squat. That's the part that hurts. And then that'll also mean that I can use less weight on the squats themselves. It should be cool. Yeah, this next book, you may remember what I already said about it when I was reading. If not, I don't want to say anything but color your interpretation of it. I assume Crystal had some other way of getting out of the shadow realm. And they could then use her for her immortality experiment. But maybe not. Spite. Crystal is very petty and spiteful throughout the series, so that's like one of her key personality traits. At that point, she may have given up on capturing Anne and decided, well, next best thing I can do is get revenge on her. She's evil, man. She does the evil thing. That's all you need to know. She literally split her personality. Her original personality was somebody who was willing to kill when push came to shove. But she split that part off from her. So the way I see it is the Anne that you're seeing who doesn't want to kill people, that's not the real Anne. That's not really her. That's like half of her. I mean, a lot of people do have that moral positioning. You might not agree with the ethics of it, but a lot of people's ethics will dictate that they cannot harm another person no matter what. Even if harming that other person would prevent that other person from harming others, they still consider it immoral for them to do the harming. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know that is an existing moral position. It's not outside the realm of reason, basically. That's kind of where I stood originally, and still to some degree kind of stand there as far as being unwilling to kill anybody in a war, even if the opposing army really is bad guys. Like, because like I still think that the oh shit. Because like even if the opposing nation is evil as a whole, the individual soldier can still be innocent. But I guess that doesn't apply to the crystal situation. But some would argue that I'm too pacifist. Like if I had a wife and kids, and like the opposing nation winning the war meant that my wife and kids would be like subject to life in slavery, I still don't think I would be willing to kill somebody from the opposing army, which a lot of people would say is too far. And you already know all you need to know as to why Alex doesn't want to go back to Richard. It's his personal, like he's clouded by emotions. Like he's personally super afraid of Richard, and that's coloring his judgment a little bit. But the way he sees it, which is pretty valid, is that, well, I guess no, I can't really say that. I was gonna say that the thing with Richard is he turns good people evil, but that's exactly what Sagash was trying to do to Anne, is corrupt her and to make her into a killer. So I was like, that doesn't really work. So I don't know. Right. It's very much like a personal thing. Like, I think it's because Alex has a personal experience with Richard, but not a personal experience with Sagash. Although Sagash seemed pretty chill in that book, like when his scenes, he seemed alright to me. I mean, yeah, he's evil, but like, he's pretty chill for an evil dude. I don't know. But obviously, Richard was very chill too. He didn't want revenge on Alex or anything. But you still don't know what he wanted. Richard's motivations pretty unclear for a huge portion of the story. That's the thing about Richard is I think the author is making a statement basically that like he's trying to make the point that evil people can still seem alright on the surface. It's like it's not until you really see like just how manipulative they are that you understand it. That's Rich's whole thing is manipulation. He's very good at that. Yeah, next book is a little. I hope you like Caldera. I just say, compared to book 7, book 6 is not good. You might still like it, but like 7 is when the series like really starts to pick up. And I keep saying that, but it's like 7 is one of those books like Changes in Dresden Files where like from the very first like page like shit's getting real. Hope that's not considered a spoiler. Yeah, in a way, I guess. I'm not sure how you mean that, but like 3 introduced Anne and Varian, who are, like I said before, Anne is basically the second main character after Alex. Although Luna's up there too. Like, yeah, it's like introducing Mab. Or, no, book 3 is when Michael was introduced. Ah, I think I see what you're saying. 3 is what set up the events of Changes, essentially. Changes is the conclusion to the story that was started in Grave Peril. Yeah, it was Grave Peril that did that. I see what you're saying now. For some reason, I was thinking of Summer Night. How, like, yeah, that introduced Mab, and she was like one of the main characters, obviously. Grave Peril introduced like more main characters. Oh yeah, 4 did introduce the Council and Ebenezer. That's huge. That's very significant. I don't know. I would say though, like with Virus, like yeah, Anne getting introduced was extremely important, but most of the rest of the stuff that happens in that book, it's like contained to just that one book. Like it didn't really leave. Book 3 didn't really leave a lot of strings hanging loose, you know? It's kind of concluded. Oh shit. Some food at my door. Good timing, because I gotta go sit and get my mana back. Yeah. What's going on with Levistus right now? Like, you can probably tell that Richard is going to be a very important enemy for the rest of the story, but Levistus is no slouch as far as being a major antagonist. Did, did you leave for this restaurant? I was asking if you were gone or not. I asked you what's going on with Levistus. Oh, really? You haven't heard from him yet? I remember now. I remember. You'll hear from him. Yeah, Levistus is arguably Beerus's most dangerous enemy because he's kind of the most powerful. Right, boot on. Oh, green. Toby's alright. It generally is okay as long as it's not frequently happening. Yeah. Yeah. Max kind of threw up a lot. The only time it worried me though was one time after he threw up, he kind of just sat there and was like not reacting to me for like half hour. That was weird. This guy might be too close. Yeah, that was years and years ago. So. Time? What's the matter? Game is weird in that a lot of the levels that are important, wow, levels that you would think are important are no significance whatsoever. I'm about to hit level 30. It's like, doesn't mean anything. It means I'm one level higher than 29. That's it. Same with 40 and 50. Only 60 matters. In any level you get new spells, but that's pretty much every level that ends in 4 and every level that ends in 9. It's when you get new spells. What's up, Mo? The fuck is art? Oh, the space thing. I've never heard of it until today, so certainly wasn't looking forward to it. What's up, man? I'm bored too. I'm about to level up and it means absolutely nothing to me. Oh, you mean this will be the first real moon landing? Level 30, yay! It means I'm 2% stronger than I was at 29. I'm not gonna want to play this game much longer tonight. I just want to sleep until my next workout, which is in 2 days. It's the only part of my life that feels like it's important nowadays is lifting weights. Aren't landing on it? Oh, okay, so yep, still no landing us on the moon. It's a shame. Fuck this shit. Why? Why, dude? Can't cast a single spell without getting interrupted. What the fuck is the point of that? Like, what are they gonna learn? What are they gonna learn that they don't already know? Sounds like a publicity stunt and nothing more. Will they get there faster than they used to? I mean, it was always kind of just like a publicity stunts. Like, what does it actually accomplish other than bragging rights? Demonstrating skill with rockets, which is how warfare used to be. Still kind of is. Less so as time goes on. I'm pretty black-pilled on space travel in general. Kind of with Eric Weinstein on his attitude that, like, with just like mechanical rockets, we're never going to be able to get very far from the planet. The only way to really do something interesting with it is to figure out some way to hack space-time, sort of. Mess with the rulers and protractors of space, as he likes to describe it. Yeah, it's great for solar system travel. It's not a lot of options for permanent settlements. Yeah, it may never be possible. Sure. know. It's not something that humans want to admit. Generally, when we set our minds to things that seem impossible, we tend to find solutions. Star Ocean. That's cool. I think the means of travel, like outside the solar system, that I can wrap my head around the most is basically using nuclear explosions to accelerate and decelerate. Supposedly, with that, you can get 10% the speed of light. But even that would mean 40 years to get to the closest star system. I don't know if there's anything interesting on that star system either. You might have to go to a star that's like 500,000 light years away to actually find something interesting. Right, yeah, even 10% light speed is not enough to do much. Especially when, like, communication will be so limited. It's like, even once they get there, it'll take 4 fucking years for them to, like, say anything to us. And it won't really be 40 years because a large portion of that time will be acceleration and deceleration. So it's really more like 80 years. And it's hella dangerous. Fuck space, dude. What's it all doing there, man? Just sitting there doing nothing. What a waste. Stupid space. All it does is just fucking sit there and expand all the time. Yeah, I don't think space travel's particularly useful until we can, if we can somehow like compress space time or something like that. It's like the main point of space travel, I think, the main goal is to not have all of our eggs in one basket so that Earth can get destroyed, but humanity can still exist. give a shit about this game right now. Just don't care. Don't care about any other game either. There's nothing I care about. Except getting to the next leg day so I can find out if my knee healed. I wouldn't mind some Zelda 1, but you're about to leave, so I'm not going to do it when you leave. Why do you always abandon me, Roblox? You're only in my stream like 75% of the time I stream. What kind of friend are you? Okay. Okay. Go back to watching videos on the side and learn about how Stone Cold Steve Austin does his training. His old age. Super excited to learn about that. Maybe. Maybe I won't. There's no way I'm grinding or nothing else. So I'm almost certainly going to be done streaming by the time I get back. It's weird to me that all of the mobs in this zone are non-KOS. Normally, once you're like in a zone where mobs are above level 20 in this game, like every fucking mob in the whole zone is KOS. I had no point in hanging around that. I already talked about the only things I could say that's different from yesterday. Tell you, my flooding on the street stopped. I didn't see any workers come by and do anything, so maybe it just stopped on its own. Yeah, I learned that try the strategy with leg extensions before squats and see if that helps with the knee pain. I also learned that it's a good chance that the knee pain is caused by foot issues, actually. Basically, you need the stability from the floor in order for the knee to be stable. I can tell, like, my footing isn't super stable when I do squats, which allows the knees to cave inward a little bit. So that's probably why my knees hurt. Does your car have a limited life left? Is your car low on HP? Eat whatever you like. Whatever tastes better. At least that's the attitude I'm going with these days. I mean, I'm still counting calories, but going with the meals that I like the most. Egg slop? What do you mean? Are you taking breaks? That's what I'm currently doing. I was losing weight for 7 months straight. It's better to go through a maintenance phase every once in a while. That's kind of what I'm doing. Actually, a slight surplus. I started taking testosterone, so I figure I can get some mass if I have a calorie surplus. Yeah, most experts will tell you not to cut for an entire year straight, but I'm not going to stop it. You gotta cut and maintain for a few months, cut and maintain for a few months. Really. But I mean, it's like, as long as you can do it for a year straight without hating life, then you can get away with it. Like, the reason you take breaks is for psychological, physiological fatigue associated with long-term cuts. But I was very fatigued. I was basically having a cheap meal every third or fourth day. And walking for 15 years, yeah, that's right what it is. And your bulk should only be 20 pounds gained or something like that. It also depends a ton on how close you are to your muscle ceiling. That's what a lot of people don't talk about. If you're a complete beginner and you have like 30 pounds of muscle you can gain, then you can bulk pretty hard. But if you're super advanced and like the most you can gain in a year is like 2 pounds of muscle, then you bulk really slow. Yeah, I guess I'm technically bulking now. I started untrained and fat at 215 pounds. I cut down to 180. Now I'm going to bulk up to like 200, then cut to like 165. Dude, Lee Priest is definitely one of the coolest bodybuilders ever. He's always been very anti-censorship, even back in the days. Like, he says whatever the fuck comes to mind, which makes him awesome. Yeah, Ronnie is amazing. I like a lot of them, but Lee Priest has the most, probably the single most likable personality of all elite bodybuilders. Ronnie's really cool, for sure. I think his training style, wow, amazing. He's a little dangerous. Yeah, poor Ronnie. He needs crutches to walk, but like he still goes to the gym. He says it hurts a lot, but he still does it. That's awesome. Then you look at Jay Cutler, who's like almost as big as Ronnie, same age, and Jay's not all beat the fuck up because Jay Cutler, he didn't train to failure all the time. Oh fuck. Yeah, Jay's cool. Yeah, Ronnie did. He did a lot of like maxing out, max effort to failure kind of shit. Hey, thanks for the raid, man. Oh, my Twitch froze, so I didn't see the notification. Thanks for the raid, though. How you doing? I was just about to find out if these guys will re-attack me. Stay back up. Let's see. Oh hell yeah! Wait, why are these guys? Why do they remember me, man? Started. Now they're attacking my pet. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, I'm killing these guys. I want to kill you bitches, even though I have no mana left. What class are you? Don't worry about following me. So important to know, guys. Disclaimer. I'm a speedrun streamer mostly. Like almost all of my streams are kind of consist of me playing like old Nintendo games. So like the fact that I'm playing this game is actually kind of my. I like Rangers. Alright, but this is not good. Yep. P99. I got two 60s on P99 blue. Two epics. P99 green. I got like a 39 rogue or something like that. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on P99, but unfortunately blue is very low population now, so like there's nothing to do anymore. That server got these 260s that like just can't do anything with them. So, Quarm is nice because back in the day I did not get to experience Luklin or Planes of Power. All my knowledge about EverQuest is like up to Velios. Alright, thanks again, Glurky. I'll give you a follow as well. I don't know about the rating on green, because the guild competition between guilds is pretty brutal. I like P99 servers, like as a general concept, but yeah, the rating and the camping of raid bosses is pretty bad. The new EQ is called EQ Legends. I can't be a healer class. I am a DPS. Always. Every MMO, it's gotta be DPS for me. In Quarm, I've got a 60 wizard. That's kind of my main, but I don't really play him anymore. And then now, I've recently started this necromancer who just hit 30. So he's leveling up very fast thanks to some gear I was able to hand down. Yeah, wizard was my main on P99 as well. Yeah, when you get to Dragonbane, Temple of Ishan raids are pretty fun. Except it got kind of bad near the end because they started giving wizards more responsibilities than normal. It's like as a wizard, like you had to fight mobs away, which I was never super enthusiastic about doing. Supper shot. I need to learn what the actual mechanics of are for necromancers, because like I legit don't know why when I stood up earlier mobs remembered who I am. Let's see the box. So the mob did this. This is not a glitch. This is how this mob is programmed, apparently. I have no idea like which dots landed, if any. Oh my god. Dude, this is not good, dude. I can't tell my dots have landed. Dude, this is absolute terrible. What the fuck? Oh my god. This is terrible, dude. What the fuck? I'm never fighting one of these guys again. Yeah, and my dots are getting resisted too. Um, I'm just gonna spam life tap. That's my first time fighting one of those guys. Like I was saying, all my EverQuest knowledge comes from Belios and before. I know almost nothing about Lupin. Like I couldn't even name like half of the zones that are in Lupin. If you had me like come up with the list from memory of like all the zones in this expansion, I'd probably only come up with like a third of them. But that kind of makes it more fun. It's more fun to be a little surprised in your games and expect everything. One thing I'm really liking about this expansion is all the mass group buffs that happen in the Nexus. They last like 4 hours. Alright, later in the box. Yeah, this guy's his main secret weapon is this fungus stick. HP regen. Most of the rest of his gear isn't that amazing. It's like standard caster stuff alone, not alone. Frog dot prone caster move. Smoldering brand. Floating back stone. Fish pioneering, because why not? Yeah, I picked Necromancer as my new class to play because I wanted a class solo to 60. And most of the other classes that can solo to 60 pretty easily have a lot of drawbacks, in my opinion. Enchanters having to deal with charms breaking all the time. That's not something I want to do. Shamans needing like 50,000 platinum to get their spells and stuff. I'm gonna keep an eye out for HP buffs. Even though I still got 2 hours left on the clarity buff, I would re-up that if I saw somebody casting it. Expect a lot to change for a while here. Pretty much just gonna be hunting mobs like this in the zone until like level 33, level 34. So, hours of just doing this. Well, I might not play that much longer. Uh, Yep, exactly. This is my first necromancer. Always kind of being resistant to playing a necromancer because I like my damage up front. I like to see big numbers, not little dots that do a little bit of damage here and there. But the main reason I picked it is because I can solo to 60. I like grouping, but on this server, it's always a pain in the ass whenever you want to leave the group and you gotta find a replacement. I highly value the ability to just turn the game off whenever I want to. Oh, nice. You're Necro as well? Hell yeah. It's pretty good class, it seems. At 34, we'll get root, and then the combat style will change. Unless you're gonna fear kite. I'm still just face tanking everything at level 30 because I have the fungi stick. But that's not gonna last forever. Pretty soon I'll have to root rot, which sounds boring as hell. There it is. As far as I know, their only root is for undead. But maybe there's another one I'm not aware of. I feel like these two guys might be a little too close together. So, okay, I'll keep it. Level 29 was awesome upgrades though. Agree, like my best dot before level 29 was like 17 damage per tick. Now it's 24. Hungry with. Yeah, it appears to be undead only. Unless they changed it in Lukeland. Going by the P99 wiki. Gotcha. Yeah, the only undead zone I could really hunt in is Unrest. But I feel like that would be difficult. Like, yeah, you can lull the undead so that their aggro radius is smaller, but like there's so many corners that I feel like it would be difficult to get just one mob at a time. Those two stacked on top of each other. Those guys are no good. Any idea what zone you're supposed to go to after this one? It's a different name than most of the ones that play. This one says it's crumbling. Which might mean it's stronger, might mean it's weaker. I really don't know. Hopefully this guy isn't coming. I heard a lot of people say Dawn Shroud Peaks. Maybe that's supposed to go. I have no idea what that zone is. Let me look it up. So here. Okay, it's not very far away. Let's see. So all the mobs I see are in their 30s, except for some fungi and stuff. Probably not high enough level for that zone yet. Curious what it looks like. Just looks like kind of a little tropical paradise. Not bad. I'd rather be there than this zone. This zone is boring as hell as far as aesthetics. Actually, let's get this guy. Nope, never mind. Actually, I don't know if those guys will assist each other. Are you kidding? Why? Just totally standing still that whole cast. These hills make it a challenge to get line of sight sometimes. Sorry I haven't talked to him while I've been watching some videos. I think I might be done pretty soon here. Kind of depends if I see any buffs available. Yeah, it's going to be a good time to stop halfway between 29 and 34, just next set of spells. Alright guys, I'm definitely gonna stop now. It's full man out here. Log off, get on my wizard, set some auctions up, and then head up. Making good progress, but it's not so much of this I can do at one point in time. I'm completely insane. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Hope you have a good night or day.